Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sitdown. I apologize for my appearance, beard and hair are a little out of control. I literally just woke up. It's 9 o'clock in the morning here on the East Coast. I fell asleep on my couch last night, and I wake up to a trailer drop. The Golden Globe nominations are coming out, too. Maybe we'll talk about that later. I do have work today, but I saw this trailer. I was like, ooh, let's just do it right now. Plus, it also gives me the wonderful opportunity to shout out and tell my wonderful girlfriend how much I love her and I adore this piece of art that she got me, or made for me, rather, for Christmas. I asked for something special to put up on the wall behind the couch. She gave me this. Color-wise, fits the room perfectly. But when you really look at it, you can see it's like kind of like a little bit of a waveform going there. That is the waveform to the chorus of our song, Boot Up by Ella May. We had both been listening to that song for the first time on the same day. Like, I'd heard it on the radio, and we're telling each other about it, thinking they were two different songs, and ended up being that song. So Boot Up certainly has a really special place for both of us. And this now has a special place forever for me. This is the coolest thing in my friggin' apartment, and you guys know how much I love my studio. So Emma, babe, thank you. I love this. I adore it. Now hopefully everybody else can love and adore it. But I digress away from what we're here for, why I didn't get off the couch or go to the studio, because this trailer has just got me locked in and wanting to watch it right now. So why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat. We are getting ready to take a look at the second official trailer, according to Prime Video, for Coming to America, which of course is the sequel to Coming to America. And that first trailer, I certainly know I laughed my ass off. Seeing Eddie Murphy back as Prince Hakeem, Arsenio Hall back as Semi, and all the other characters that they play, just seeing all the faces that we, came to love from that first Coming to America. All the faces I grew up with as a kid watching that movie on TV all the time. And the look and the feel and the vibe were so there. The comedy, obviously there. So we got a new trailer. I'm definitely pumped to check it out. So let's bring it on up. There you are. I see our little trailer down here. And let's see what we're getting with this new trailer for Coming to America. After 30 years. Woo!
Hey! What you doing back here? Mufasa! I've just discovered that I may have a son here in this land. How much child support is she getting from? The king pays no child support.
No child support for 30 years and you came back? You was a dummy!
Hello, I am Hakim Jaffer, king of Zamunda. You are the heir to the throne. Yes, my son. He's supposed to be like the prince of Wakanda. Wakanda is a fictional place.
Not to everybody.
Zamunda is a very real nation.
I don't need no handout.
Wait a minute.
All right, I'm gonna pack. Okay.
Presenting King Hakim's son
So
from
we're
America
gonna get all the way back to
And my mom.
Zamunda.
and his moms.
Children, this is your brother.
Hey, Quine. I'm sorry I slept with your man.
This happened before we even met.
It's not like you're the first man I've ever been with.
What did you just say about the other men?
Coming to America, now it's coming to me.
I always thought that Mika was going to be queen.
A woman isn't allowed to rule Zamunda. It's the law.
Did it ever occur to you that Mika wanted to be your heir?
Don't you dare banish me from my own bedroom.
Oh!
I'm getting it from everywhere. I have upset my family.
You must be strong.
And General Izzy would love nothing more than to take over Zamunda.
Raise it higher.
Let's see who that character is. Okay.
I'm a king, I'm a...
Put your hands together.
Like that.
Give me all...
I must admit, your style is foreign to my kingdom, but is impressive.
That's right.
There you go.
Let me hear you say, hey, ho.
Hey ho!
No, that's his mother.
Oh, don't you say that.
No, not to his mother.
Dude!
Almost ready to become a prince.
Almost. It is time.
Ceremonial circumcision.
Bring forward the royal machete.
Machete?
They're going to sharpen your tool, nephew.
Coming to America, now it's coming to me.
Oh, that one. Kendrick, love Kendrick doing anything, so knowing he's on the soundtrack and might be like the song for the soundtrack, that's freaking awesome. But that trailer really lets us see what the actual story is. After the first trailer, it definitely looked like we were getting Coming to America a second time, right? Like, Prince Akeem has an heir to the throne that he doesn't know about that lives in America, so he's going to go to America and find him. I thought that would be the whole movie, and very much like the original, just spend a minimal amount of time in Zamunda, both at the front and at the back. The idea of flip-flopping that and having our time be spent in Zamunda most of the movie, I think is genius, right? Like, let's go and get our little bits in America and then come back to Zamunda, where we didn't really spend too much time in the first movie, and really dive into that and what it's like to bring people from America into the Zamundan culture, and also getting to find out like the other characters we saw for people like Arsenio Hall, or just new characters in general, like what we see with Wesley Snipes. Had no clue who he was. Now we know he's a guy who would love to take over Zamunda, so you got like a real antagonist in there. I think that's genius. I just think the whole concept is genius. Like, instead of spending the movie in America, which is what we thought was going to be happening, we're going to spend the movie with, Prince Akeem's son and his mother leaving America and coming to Zamunda. That's really awesome. So I think that looks great, man. I'm so excited for Eddie Murphy and Arsenio Hall and everybody involved in this cast. But I'm certainly excited for Eddie Murphy because we know that he's kind of starting to get going again, man. He's bringing back classic movies like this eventually. Another Beverly Hills Cop. Like I said, at any time I see something going on with Eddie Murphy, I get excited, and I hope all of this just kind of rolls into a snowball that just keeps going downhill till we get Eddie Murphy back on stage doing live stand-up comedy. That would be the cherry on the ice cream sundae of the Eddie Murphy return. But we get to see the beginnings of it, following, him coming back to like SNL and things of that nature. We get to see the beginnings of the comeback of the classic Eddie Murphy right here in Coming to America. And I love the concept of kind of flip-flopping it and actually bring America to Zamunda. So there you go, man. Those are all my thoughts about the second official trailer for Coming to America. Definitely a way better idea of what's going on with the story, what's going to be going on for our characters, and the setup of the movie far more complete than we got in that first trailer. So I love it, man. When you add the two together, I've been laughing my ass off, and I like a story. I see a story that's coming out that looks like it's working. So those are all my thoughts on the second trailer for Coming to America. Now I want to know what you're thinking. What did you think of the trailer? Do you think the idea of having the Americans come to Zamunda as the actual plot line, Eddie just going to find his son, probably a quick first act bit, do you think that's a good idea? Is that interesting? Is that enough of a change where it's like you're not remaking the first movie, but you are legitimately sequelizing and adding to it? What do you think is looking funny there? That whole bit with the Royal Zamundan circumcision bit was really funny. I'm not familiar with Prince Akeem's son that's in the movie, but he looks like he's got potential there. So I'm definitely interested in that relationship. But like I said, what's working for you, man? The barbershop guys, the stuff in America, the stuff in Zamunda, anything you're thinking about Coming to America's second trailer, down below in the comments section. Look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man as we approach March 5th for Coming to America, the second one. You want to be here for that? Maybe I'll review the original Coming to America before that comes out in March. And you haven't yet, please, I urge you, come join. We love more people hanging out over at the Cinema Sitdown. And you can be a part of that community that we call C-Maniac Nation by jumping over there, hitting that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time, for the C-Man's Cinema Sitdown, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. Well, I'll be. You guys are still here. You must be looking for some more content. Well, don't worry. C-Man's got you covered, man. You got videos like this guy and this guy. And if you haven't yet, and you want to come check out all the C-Man goodies, join the Cinema Sitdown squad, man. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the little bell down below that, too, so you can get alerts every time I make new videos.